Hi, thank you for tuning in to another video from the Beauty Bags. This video is going to be about ridiculously cheap makeup that I've recently discovered. Some of them are items that have been featured in previous hauls, things that I've just been really loving. Everything featured is less than $10 and a lot of it is about $1. And a lot of these items I didn't have a lot of high hopes for just because of how ridiculously cheap they were. And I think it just goes to show that when you're purchasing makeup, just because it's not MAC or it's not something from Sephora, doesn't mean it's not good. You can find a lot of great stuff at the drugstore for very cheap. So I've got stuff from Claire's, which I've never tried any of their cosmetics before. I've got a few things that I'm really loving from that e.l.f. haul that I would like to show, and a few things from Sally's Beauty. So I've got quite a few items, so I'll get right to it. First off, I found some amazing brushes at Claire's. This actually came as a set, and the set was $10, but they were having a buy one, get one half off sale, so I got the set for $5. And they are these adorable brushes that have a zebra print handle. I was immediately drawn to that zebra print handle. I thought that was so cool and unlike anything that I have in my collection. And so individually, there is a brush for your brows and for separating your lashes. There's one of these foam applicator type brushes. There's a small angle brush, a small eyeshadow brush, a larger eyeshadow or blending brush, and then a decent size powder brush. And these brushes are so soft, like ridiculously soft. I'm really impressed with these. I mean, if you compare it, you couldn't get a MAC brush for $5, even just singularly. And I got, there's 6 brushes in this set that I got for $5. They're absolutely amazing. A couple other things I got from Claire's. I got some eyeshadow palettes, and they don't really have names at Claire's, which is kind of annoying because I can't tell you the shade colors, but there's this beautiful kind of plum pink colors, and they've got a bit of shimmer, and the color payoff of these is amazing. They have incredible pigmentation. I'll swatch some of the colors. There's one color. There's another kind of more pinky color. Then there's a pink color on my pinky there. And then the white, which is what I was most after, is going to be an amazing highlight color, or for the inner corners or something like that. And another palette I got was this palette that they call in Chromes. It's all neutral colors. I've been playing around with this one a lot. And they again have a bit of shimmer, but not like an overbearing amount. It's a very subtle shimmer. And there again, this was I think $8, and it was part of my buy one get one half off, so I got it for $4. And again, the pigmentation is amazing. And I'd never even thought of trying Claire's for cosmetics, and a lot of their stuff is kind of geared for the teen boppy age, and it's clearly for a younger age group, but they do have some really nice neutral palettes that are wearable for any age, and I'm really happy with those and excited to try them. So as for e.l.f., I've been really overall ecstatic about my e.l.f. haul. There's a couple things that I wasn't super keen on, but I mean for $1, most of the products I didn't feel like I had really lost much. But some of the things that I've absolutely loved, I think my favorite thing that I discovered from their line is their primer. This is what it looks like. They have a mineral primer that's $3, and I got the regular primer for $1. And I've heard a lot of people ask, well, what's the difference between the two primers? I think what's the difference is $2. I think that's the only difference. I have the $1 one, and it lasts all day, no creasing, I think it's absolutely comparable to some of the higher end ones. I think it's definitely comparable to Urban Decay. Like I said, no creasing, makes your eyeshadows appear vivid. I'm ecstatic. I had been using the Palladio Herbal Eye Primer, and I loved it, and I'm glad that it's so cheap, but now that I've found one that's a fraction of even that price, I'm just floored that I found that. Also with e.l.f. is their all over cover stick, and it looks like that. My shade is Apricot Beige for fair skin tones. These are really creamy, easy to blend. They're really good for dark circles, especially that really deep blue color that I really struggle with at the corner of my eyes. It completely eliminates that. Great for minor blemishes. I'm not really sure how this would be for really problematic skin if you had lots of acne. I'm not really sure how well it would cover that, but for minor blemishes it's definitely great. You can also use them as eyeshadow bases, which is nice, since it is a nice creamy texture. So I'm really happy with that, and again, that was $1. Also $1, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about, is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It looks like that. And these are amazing. I can't believe they're $1. The makeup goes on so smoothly, and it doesn't leave any streaks or anything like that. Really easy to control, and the size and shape is just perfect for my eye, just to pack along this way along my eyelid. It's just perfect. Really soft bristles. I really recommend these. This brush was $3, so it's a little bit more, but it's from the Studio line, and it's the e.l.f. Small Precision Brush, and this is amazing. And I'm not sure if you can see, but right at the tip you can see it's pointed, and that is absolutely perfect for getting into the corners of the eye or even smudging out your eyeliner on the bottom lid. And it's really soft. I know some eyeliner brushes, even some of like the better brands, can be a little abrasive on that lower eyelid, and I find this one is perfect for that eye area that's really sensitive. The last thing that I'm really excited about is from e.l.f. is their eyeshadow duos. Again, $1 product. This is in Mixed Berry. Just a nice pink color and a nice plum on the bottom. Absolutely beautiful eyeshadows, go on really nicely, easy to blend. Don't crease as long as you have a decent primer. And like I said, you can use that e.l.f. primer for $1. And another eyeshadow I wanted to mention, I got a single eyeshadow from the Studio line, and this one's in Coffee Bean. And what I'm impressed with this, although it is more money than the $1 products because it's from the Studio line, it's $3. I just wanted to show like the amount of product you get. There is no other decent brand, I think, that can offer you this large a shadow for only $3. I think that's pretty incredible. And they're really pigmented, so you only have to use a little bit and you get all this product, so it is going to last you a long time. And what's really great, you can see there is a nice little mirror in it, which is really handy. Great for traveling, keep it in your purse, you've got a little mirror with you. Really impressed with that. And I think overall, like, their packaging looks really nice. Like, if you didn't know what e.l.f. was, I don't think you would guess this was $1, or sorry, $3. So that was sort of what I'm really impressed with from e.l.f. so far. Some of the other stuff I'm still kind of playing with and kind of deciding how I feel about it. Not everything's earned my seal of approval yet, but those are the items that I'm really excited about. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was a couple things from Sally's Beauty Supply. First off, I've mentioned these before, but I feel like I need to mention them again just to tell you like how great they are. And that is the Palladio Herbal Tinted Lip Balm. And this one is in Champagne. These feel so great. They're really moisturizing, but they have the color payoff of a lipstick. I don't think you can get this great a color payoff from any lip balm in any other brand. It looks like you're wearing lipstick, but it feels like a lip balm. Also, I tried out some of the Sally Girl items. I'd never tried the actual Sally brand before. One of the things I was absolutely just speechless about was the Sally Girl highlighter. And that's what it looks like, and it has a sun design on it. You could use this maybe really lightly as a bronzer. And why I say really lightly, it is incredibly pigmented. You do not want a lot of this on your brush. So I really recommend when you first tap it into the product, make sure you tap off any of the excess because you do not want a lot of this. It's called a highlighter, and I would recommend using it mainly as a highlighter. I think you could really get away with using this as a shadow too. And this cost me $1.34, and again, you get a decent amount of product for $1.34. And I'll just swatch this just to show you. Like, I'm gonna barely touch this into the product. And look how pigmented that is. I barely touched that. $1.34. And I've been using this as a highlighter just under my brow bone and on the tops of my cheeks, and it really just gives you that nice glow that you would not be or you would be surprised to find out that it was $1.34. And the last thing I tried, also by Sally Girl, is their mineral baked eyeshadows. I'm actually wearing one today. And they don't have shade names, but this one is a really dark purple. Again, really pigmented. This was also $1.34. And with the Sally Beauty member club card, you get them for, I think, 99 cents, so even cheaper. Really pigmented, goes on well evenly, blends well. And I also tried one of their eyeshadows in Stormy Night, and these are the ones that if you get a few of them, they can connect to each other. And I've used this for a smoky eye, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, that's a few things that I found that are ridiculously cheap that I thought you guys should know about. And again, I'm really all about finding things for a bargain, and I really think you should check out some of these items. And I'll be definitely reviewing some more of the e.l.f. products, and I've got some other things from previous hauls to review. I didn't have a lot of time to make videos. I was writing papers, and now I'm getting ready for some finals, but hopefully after all that is done, I'll have more time for the channel. And thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.